Captain Aman Singh, Captain Anup Singh, Major Dalpat Singh. They are the brave hearts that Indian school children might not know about, but in Haifa city of Israel, they are household names. The war they fought on the 23rd of September 1918, known in history as the Battle of Haifa, is considered as one of the bravely contested battles of the First World War. 4 years later, the Teen Murti Memorial was constructed in Delhi, then the capital of British India, in the memory of Indian soldiers from 3 princely states of Jodhpur, Hyderabad and Mysore. They had fought valiantly in the present-day Gaza Strip, Israel and Palestine during the World War I under the flag of the British Indian Army.
It was possibly, if I remember right, the last cavalry charge anywhere on earth against well-defended bunkers of the Turks and various other allies. And the show put up by the Indian 15th Imperial Brigade that fought over there, Mysore Lancers, Hyderabad Lancers and Jodhpur Lancers.
This is one last successful horse cavalry actions. Because one of the main lessons of World War I was that horse cavalry is no longer relevant on the battlefield as a weapon of offense, primarily because of trench warfare, introduction of the machine gun, advances in artillery, and the introduction of barbed wire.
The Israeli port city of Haifa was a strategic supply base because of its rail and sea connectivity. The Allied forces had plans to annex Nazareth and Damascus in present-day Israel and Syria. Haifa was a crucial base to capture in this plan. On the 23rd of September 1918, the 15th Imperial Service Cavalry Brigade, comprising Lancers from the regiments of princely states of Jodhpur and Mysore, inflicted heavy assault on positions held by Ottoman Turks in and around the city of Haifa. The Indian soldiers were armed only with lances and swords, while the Turks had advanced artillery and machine guns. In this last cavalry battle of history, Indian soldiers outsmarted their well-armed opponents with their exemplary valor and cavalry skills.
Haifa के तकरीबन 3-4 किलोमीटर पहले दुश्मन ने एक बहुत अच्छा डिफेंसिव पोजीशन किया है. जोधपुर कैवलरी को ये पोजीशन पर कब्जा करने का काम दिया गया. मैसूर कैवलरी ये कब्जा होने के बाद हैफा पर अटैक करने वाली थी और ये हमला इतना इफेक्टिव हुआ कि पूरी जो दुश्मन की वहां पोजीशन थी वो वहां से भाग गए.
Under the leadership of British General Edmund Allenby, they liberated Haifa from the clutches of the Turkish-German forces. This also marked the end of the 400 years of Turkish control over Haifa.
It should start from us, and then the rest of the world should acknowledge that Indian troops in both world wars sustained heavy casualties. About over 176,000 Indian soldiers were killed in both wars, fighting for truth, justice and in the fight against fascism.
A memorial to Indians is being maintained so well by the Israelis, who care for what the Indians did over there for their future generations. Over 1 million Indians participated in the First World War. In our country, there is no recognition of that at all, because the underlying feeling is that, oh, that was the British Indian Army. It was not the Indian Army, but the British Indian Army.
A total of 1,350 German and Ottoman prisoners were captured by the 2 Indian regiments. This also included the confinement of 2 German officers, 35 Ottoman officers, 17 artillery guns and 11 machine guns. On the other hand, Indian casualties amounted to 8 dead and 34 wounded, while 60 horses were killed and another 83 injured.
When my grandfather went to Haifa, he was a squadron commander, and as part of the Battle of Haifa, the Bhavnagar contingent charged the Turkish gun positions on Mount Carmel, and they fought with great bravery and savagery, and for which several awards were won by the contingent.
Within 40 minutes उन्होंने उस डिफाइल को कैप्चर किया. जैसे ही डिफाइल कैप्चर हुई तो दूसरा स्क्वाड्रन जिसकी कमांड कैप्टन अनूप सिंह जी कर रहे थे, उन्होंने राइट टर्न करके और 80-90 गज के दूर